Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for anyone who's live streamed, well, for the second time, to a bit more Stardew Valley. I don't really remember a whole lot what was going on last time, but we did get a top hat. We had Robin start a new coop over there. And let's say hi to our little rabbits. Good morning, Yaukayake. Good morning, Richtershade, or Richtershade. Good morning, Phoenix. Good morning, Aliu. Good morning, Ayagara. Good morning, Ali. Good morning, Ether Hunter. Good morning, Stair Dweller. Good morning, Blackie. Good morning, Kainview. Good morning, Ryzen. And good morning, Oknyapo. Spaghetti mutant? No, I put everything away. I was not eating anything anymore. The best I can think of is I may have just been muting briefly because I was sneezing again. That is something easy to forget too, I guess. So, either way, it seems like we may have... I may have forgotten to save last time, question mark? I'm really not sure why some of those paths are not there anymore, but well, we'll see. Good morning, Extinctosaur. Good morning, Chaos Kitty. Good morning, Striker. Good morning, Metal. Good morning, Lethlin. Good morning, Grobbly. Good morning, Alrai. Good morning, Silly. Good morning, Pony. Good morning, Silverfire and Profness. Good morning, Zatzel. Hope you guys are doing well. More little hearts indeed. So, the reason why I figured, wait, was this not saved is because of this spot right here specifically. I thought I finished this up a little bit, it's just kind of the idea of it. But apparently I didn't, I'm not sure. And hey, here we have little wiggly worms, give us some play. That's kind of nice. Also this part I thought I put all the thingies done, but maybe I didn't. That's alright. So. Just going to put a path approximately however it feels like might be worthwhile. Basically the idea of it having a second thing go around. Or not, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm doing, that's okay. Can be a bit wild. As long as it's nice afterwards, I guess. Oh, and here we have now, for the first time, something we can pan. It's 3 gold ore and coal. I'm not sure I've ever done panning before, so that's interesting, I guess. So also, maybe I want to have a bit of a path leading down here instead. So that way it's easier and quicker to run over. I need 2 more. Actually... I think this is good enough. Alrighty, so... sometime the mushroom level should be around. I actually don't remember when that was, but we'll see. I don't know what to do with that last iridium sprinkler. Maybe I'm going to plant something up here. I don't know. Let's see, do we have anything new from the fruit bats? Oh, just a plum. A wild plum. Thank you. And in the meantime... oh, hang on. Good morning to you, Cappuccino. So, was there something I wanted to do? I don't remember. Probably. Probably is a good answer. Mushroom level is on 96 today, I believe, and it will be on 91 on the 18th. Okay, we can work with that. Thank you, Gropply. Meow. How's my inventory looking? A bit full. I probably should have emptied it a bit better. Whatever. Let's go into the mine, just to confirm that it is indeed on 96. So 95, just one more. And then, what then? I guess we have all the sprinklers we needed at this point. I thought I would need more, but apparently not, which is curious. I guess I did not necessarily account for replacing the iridium sprinklers with regular sprinklers, although in certain instances it just works a little bit better anyways. So may have to take a second look at that once we have all the way iridium sprinklers. So, alright, there is the mushroom level indeed. Okay, thank you very much, Grobly. It is very helpful guidance. We could also try to go ahead and complete some of our hunting quests. Although I don't really remember which kind of minions we need to hunt. I'm sure certain slimes are still among them. I'm certain we've already completed the bats and also those guys. Right, I needed coal. So I could go and try and defeat a bunch of those other minion guys. Just for their coal, essentially. That sounds like a reasonable plan to me. Memory success, indeed. So that means if I want to get those little jumpy wiggly backs, I think 95 was pretty good for them. I don't hear any of those here, so maybe 55 is better. Oh, there they are. That's what I'm looking for. I'm basically just looking for coal, although my ability and mastery, whatever you want to call it, only has a chance for more coal drop on destroying a little block. So I'm not sure about that. Maybe I could just go and buy coal. Maybe I should focus on getting the materials together for a coop as well. I guess we do have a bit of time for that one. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to go to the adventure scale to just check how many of which of the monsters we need to slay still. And on the way we can take also some trees with us. Did I upgrade or want to upgrade some tools? Maybe the, well, axe could be nice to upgrade, but at the same time I barely need any wood anymore after this. Plus this is fast enough for my taste. Not sure about that. Really not sure. Hello. Let's see. 500 slimes approximately. Only 2 skeletons though. 28 duggies. Duggies are easy to hunt if you're specifically looking for them though. Cave insects would be around the duggies. About 343 more dust sprites. Which that's quite a number. Oh well. Oh, one thing we didn't do, or I didn't do yet, I guess, is scarecrow positioning. Alright, I think I'm going to just hunt for some more wood for now, and then I will want to try and start figuring out scarecrow positioning. However you want to do that. So 18th is our goal for going to the mushroom level. Keep that in mind. Also, I needed to check for Nautilus. Speaking of Nautilus, or just generally things that we need to bring here. Still need a big egg and stuff. Here we basically are just kind of looking for cheese. I guess I could have actually transformed, excuse me, the goat milk that I accidentally bought, the small goat milk, I could have transformed it into goat cheese actually. It would have been useful in that respect. Now, in hindsight anyways, parsnips we can get in spring, summer crops, well, it was a bit too late for summer crops, that's okay though. Then the fodder bundle, we still need 3 apples. Wine, we should I should also look into making a thing for creating wine, I guess. Makes a lot of sense. Rabbit's foot, we already have. Pomegranate and oak resin. We can deliver oak resin. Didn't I do that already? I just feel like I've done that already. Here we need red cabbage and a goose feather, or duck feather, excuse me. Spring foraging bundle, kind of straightforward. And that's it. Those are the only 3 community center things that we still have left to complete. Nope, cannot knock down those trees in the village. Hello! Do you like blackberries? You've already given a gift to Mayor Lewis today. I did? Ow. Oh wait, wasn't there a bug with that sometime? What are you guys doing? They were just sitting there in a cross shape. I figured that might be an indicator for something. There's yellows. Num. Snum? Snow yam. Do I have Nautilus already? No, actually. Derping again. Bulletin board. Chanter, fodder, chefs. Dye. I do actually, so I don't need to worry about the Nautilus. The game lies. The game is not right indeed. Which is a bit strange. I think I've heard about that kind of thing before though. Alrighty, since I want to go to the west from here, I'm just going to go through the sewers for that. Hehe. Why through the sewers? I don't know. Why not? In the meantime, I can also give you a void egg. Do you like void eggs? This is an amazing gift. I did not continue narrating because I forgot his voice and I only just realized after I started. Oops. You can also fish down here. There is indeed fish in here, or something like that anyways. Dum, 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 dum. Alright, tomorrow after petting the rabbits, we go ahead and... I think we just figure out the scarecrow thing first. And then maybe also figure out how much material we need for another coop. Inventory full. This is an oriental fan. We already had one of those. I don't need to worry about that. I'm not sure we're going to be replacing our hat anytime soon though. Oh, here's an interesting one. Because I technically don't actually get this book in my inventory. You received Wild Plum ×2. Okay. That's a weird bug, I guess. Basically, that is supposed to tell me that I found some lost books, bring them back to the library or read them in the library or something like that. And I guess it just replaced the text with, you got Wild Plum ×2. That's kind of strange. Oh well. Also, I think I'm going to plant an apple tree. Just looking ahead a little bit. That means I actually need some apple seeds. Sapling? Sapling. Where do we plant it? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, that may or may not be around. Where do you think I should plant sapling? Also, I should probably clean up my inventory. Robin is still working. She's a real workaholic. You never see her not being there. I don't think. I'm going to take building material into the other chest, I think. I'm almost falling into less of the unlikely type of music right now. Not sure why that all of a sudden came up. Oh. Oh, there's one more that I can make into fabric. The rest of the thing is keep this, keep that. Put those here, put that there. And that here. That there. I still have that thing that I'm not going to be using anytime soon. The tapper. Wait, still? I have 5 tappers now? When did I make another one? Speaking of making stuff though, I wanted to make a keg, which I need oak resin for. Didn't I have oak resin? I do have oak resin. But that means I need oak resin and... what else? Iron bar and 30 wood. And a copper bar. Only one though. So iron bar, 30 wood. So now we make a cake. Why do we make a cake? Well, now we can make wine with this. Am I ever going to walk behind this thing again? Maybe. Let's just put it over here where it's not in the way. Okay. Good night, kitty. Sleep for the night, yes indeed. Did I just hum the Addams Family? It was mainly the theme for Stardew Valley initially, and then it transitioned over to Leslie Unlikely music for some reason. And apparently Addams Family was in there too, I guess? Wouldn't really know. Oh, a lot of those random seeds or winter seeds are not done. I'm just going to put those in here. A lot is 3, by the way. Completely. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I only plan on saying good morning by name every time I basically come back to play this again. I think that's nice. A bit more would be, well, probably overkill. I guess there might be a reason why I didn't have stuff there. That reason might be because it's impeding the grass growth right there. Speaking of grass growth, I will need to figure out how to plant grass in those areas too, so that rabbits can eat outside in spring, which would be quite nice. So, let's see. Alrighty. We have a scarecrow here, and I need to figure out what the radius is for a scarecrow. Hang on. Put those in here. Put that in there too, actually. Put the gold in here. Then I need some stones to put on the floor. Why stones? Because it gives me an easy indicator as to how large it might be. See above in chat. Indeed, that's what I'm getting at. Scarecrow covers a circular area that has a radius of 8 squares north, south, east and west of the scarecrow, and 6 squares on each diagonal. Okay, and I assume... How does the exact area of a scarecrow look though? Like... Sunday, by the way. Let's go for it. Essentially what I'm asking is diagonal and square, I know, but what about the shape between those? Is it just a diagonal or some other shape there? Quadlights link shows the exact area. Well, that's easier. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 across, so that is 4 on each side after the middle. So we have wood skip, salmonberry, basic fertilizer, blue jazz, tulip, sunfish, and a houseplant. Nothing interesting. Thank you, my lady. Have a nice day. You're invisible, ninja. Yeah, probably. Something like that. So, either way, of course, I don't want it to be in here, preferably. The question is, how do I plant those? Let's say, around here would be a reasonable position. Let's see what this one would cover. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this goes until here. Maybe I should not have taken this one. Can I have something else to cover the ground instead? Just to mark it. Oh well, it's here. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it basically just doesn't cover it properly anyways. Where do we plant though? Here. Putting it here would be awkward because walking across is not a possibility. We can put it here. That would be fine actually. Because the sprinkler is not going to do much here. Speaking of sprinkler, what is this thing doing here? This literally covers 3 squares. Can I do this better by the use of a iridium sprinkler around here? And I think this is... I could, but it's inefficient too. Whatever. Let's not worry too much about this. Let's put it here. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8? That doesn't sound right. No, it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It felt like it was a lot more, but that's because I checked it vertically. So this basically just covers until here. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this one, and then this one. So those are, this one here is no longer covered by that scarecrow there. So I just kind of need to alternate them on the sides, I guess. So that means I need a bunch of scarecrows now. I don't have enough coal for putting more in there. Meow, kitty. So, oh, speaking of coal, I actually also need coal for building scarecrows. I guess I'm going to go and buy some coal now. Might as well. Hello. basically need scarecrows both on the inside and outside of your large circle? Yes, indeed. Just kind of alternating them, essentially. So, I need a bit of coal, good sir. Okay, that's good enough. Thank you. Have a nice day. Of course, I don't need that much for the scarecrows themselves, but I do want to, well, smelt some more bars. Why not? So that means I'm going to just continue with these. And I also need wood now for... Oh, those trees grew up in the winter. That's so strange. I didn't... Actually, I have no idea what I'm doing with this area up here, now that I think about it. Originally, I planted those trees here specifically to harvest some wood off of them eventually, but they ended up growing way slower than I anticipated. I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here. Oh, a diamond. Thank you. Ninja headquarters in the food box. That sounds about right. So we have 2 scarecrows here. This is not a scarecrow. Let's see. Is there a mod to display the scarecrow radius? Probably is. Almost certainly is. Absolutely certainly there is. I need fiber actually. How many scarecrows do I even want to make? I have no clue. So, 50 wood, 20 fiber, 1 coal. Let's just make a bunch for now. And I think the starting point on the left side is fine. I'm pretty sure that exists. The thing is, the only thing I ever modded is replacing the rabbit files with rabbits. I'm not too keen on replacing too much more. So, either way, this one here covers 6 diagonal, which means it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diagonal. So this one here is not covered anymore, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So approximately here I would have to place this scarecrow. Just place it a little bit closer, I guess. Then 8 up, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 up and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't think I'm doing this right. I think I'm technically 1 off, but I also don't think it matters too much. Alright, this covers here 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then the next one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually means I would have to place it somewhere around here instead. Which this is perfectly fine. Which also is really, well, not that great now I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. So I really don't need to have this one here. I only need it like somewhere up here instead. This is okay. Probably. Alrighty, let's see. The middle section here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one is covered, this one is not. So we would need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We would need to have a scarecrow right around here to cover those. 1, 2, 3, 4 up would be fine. And this one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6. This one is covered here. This one is not anymore. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means I would have to... Placing this here is not going to cover it, is it? Nope, nope, no it's not. But actually, what I can do is a bit of a weird one. Place it here. This one here will cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is covered, this one is not anymore. This line here is covered essentially from me to there. Which means this is kind of where I want to go and check for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is kind of where I want to have the next scarecrow. And this clearly covers that, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I could place this scarecrow one higher than we have. Nah, whatever. Having a bit of wild in there is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one here is covered. Means if I just plant the scarecrow somewhere around here, this will be fine, covering this section here. Wait, is that too close? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's fine. Whatever. I can probably place it at one lower if I wanted to. Probably could have left that tree there actually in hindsight. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one is covered. 1, 2. This one is not. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or if I place it further up, I could be almost over here. This would be fine. Oh. We have only a little bit more to do there. Just a tiny bit. And about 2 scarecrows, or 3. I'm just going to take material with me for 3. Farming? How did farming level up? Because I created scarecrows? Artisan goods, wine, cheese, oil, etc. were 40% more. I have a lot of cloth in my chest that I could sell. Agriculturist, culturalist, all crops grow 10% faster. Which coffee already grows really quickly, does it? I don't know. I'm not too worried about crops 10% faster. Usually ended up spamming more scarecrows than needed. Yeah, I think that's a good approach, honestly. I approve. That's the easiest way to do it. Oh, our coop is done. The rest of our little winter seed thingies are done too. Did I ever start making some more? I did. Good morning. Holy cow, you produced a lot, guys. Let's see, how many of those are there? So we have exactly 12 items we acquired here. So each one of the rabbits produced something. So I feel like it is very simple to determine whether a rabbit is going to produce something or not. Most likely. Since we bought all of those rabbits on the same day, those here, on the other hand, we did not. Rabbit is just flat. So that's really interesting. They produce rabbit's foot? Well, yeah, basically, the way I like to explain it without making it terrifying, I do understand that now, I think it's just a concept of how you call something a rabbit's foot, because it's something a rabbit produces. But at the same time, it's more in the vein of it's just a bundle, a more concentrated bundle of hair that gets produced, and you call that the rabbit's foot in the end. I don't actually know whether that's a thing or not, by the way. But I just like to think of it that way, because how would they create a rabbit's foot? I don't think it's a literal rabbit's foot. Probably. Someone could look up whether that's actually a thing or not in raising rabbits, or wool for that matter. Oh, I may need... Oh, I think I do need more rocks now that I think about it. I may have enough wood, but rocks might be a problem. Yeah, there's no rocks over here. I don't know whether we need bronze. Copper, not bronze, but we'll see. Those usually are harvested. IRL rabbits do not typically spawn rabbit's feet. I mean, they have to. 4 even. Depending on how we look at it. Wait, Monday I think Robin is not here? No, that was Marnie. Tuesday Robin is not here. Hello. So, construct farm building. I would like to have a big coop. And we need 150 stone. Actually not as much as I thought. So maybe I can just buy the rest. Which, yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Just upgrade our little coop here. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll start working on your coop upgrade first thing tomorrow. Yes, I get it. Thank you. Appreciate that. I maintain that overnight your domesticated rabbits, or in your case rabbits, sneak off to do battle with wild rabbits, and those feed are trophies of your victorious domesticated rabbits. Yeah... Sure. Let's roll with that. Oh, I need more rocks anyways. And this one here. You cover one. Actually, let's do it differently. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, he covers this one. He does not cover this one. Which means I want this one covered. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would need to place it here, which is kind of awkward. This should be approximately correct, I think. Oh, and this literally just produced pine tar. Thank you. That's kind of convenient. Also, no, I can keep that tree here, I remember. I remember that tree being fine because there was basically nothing there to worry about. Since it was not a place that where I even could plant something new if I wanted to. Yeah. Rabbit Colosseum. Maybe. So I'm not sure how much the last cube upgrade will be, but I do think we need more wood, but we also need more rocks and stones. We need a lot of stuff probably. You know what? I think I'm going to wait to get new rabbits until we are basically... we are in winter and have planted all the coffee. I think that will have a bit priority, and it's going to be really difficult to pet all the rabbits and then still get to work in time. So I'll just prioritize it that way around, probably. So I did not need that one. Let's put that in here, whatever. I'll never remember where this one is anyways. That's okay. Put this in here. We do keep the pine tar though. What do you like, kitty? What would you like? I don't need those for now. If I need new ones, I'm just going to generate them. Iridium sprinkler. I have no idea what to do with you. I'll probably just... if I ever get to the 3rd year, which honestly is kind of unlikely. If I ever get to the 3rd year, I would probably end up replacing all the regular sprinklers with iridium sprinklers where useful or opportune, so to speak. Or even maybe just have the sprinklers on the side instead. And the coffee does not have any sprinklers in the middle of it. Kind of like you tend to do in the greenhouse. Alrighty. We need rocks. Let's go and smash some rocks. Because we don't really have anything else to do. Or do we? Maybe. Coconut. Oh, also I can harvest some wood from here. How convenient. Another golden relic. I think it's a golden slab with hieroglyphs and pictures emblazoned? What kind of word is that? Emblazoned on it. And another book. Maybe we'll read those sometime. Oh, you can't cut that one down. All individual chests color coded. After gathering crops, seeds and stuff. Interesting. I mean, probably makes you be more efficient and organized in the long run. I see. Oh, we are back here. We need rocks. I'm just going to smash those thingies that contain rocks. bonk, 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 bonk. Maybe I'll just buy the rocks instead. That's probably what ends up happening anyways. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. This does not seem to be a good day for going further down into the mines, at least not currently. Bonk, 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 bonk. No? That's some form of impressive. Play. Third last rock it was in the end. Ow. Rude. Well, I guess we got a bomb for our troubles. It's not that rude after all, I guess. He wanted to bring us a bomb. Isn't that nice of him? I wonder whether it is going to be worthwhile for me to hoe all the ground in winter one day before spring already, or whether that is kind of a fruitless endeavor at the time. Maybe an iridium hoe would be a good deal as well. Oh, the thing is already there. I should have actually mined the big rock right there as well while I was at it, since we are looking mainly for rocks anyways. By the way, I've never actually restored the community center. I believe the most, the furthest I've gotten is unlock everything but the bulletin board thingies. Because those were all over the place. I was too lazy to figure them out beforehand. Bomb! Those mummies are a lot like Stalfos in Zelda Link to the Past. You can only defeat them after they are on the ground, then you just put a bomb on top of them. Except that in Link to the Past you could also technically use the boomerang 42 times. But I don't think we have anything like a boomerang, do we? I wonder whether a slingshot would work for that as a substitute. I probably should get out of here soonish. A lot of Omni Geodes, interestingly enough. Also, I completely ignored that big rock again. Silly me. The only iridium we got from this trip was from enemies, which, at least in the earlier level, seems to be the more common occurrence anyways. Alright, I'm just checking the rest of this level, unless I happen to coincidentally find the exit. I'm just getting out of here for now. You can shoot explosive ammo at them. Alright. It's a bit expensive. That's just one explosive ammo thing, isn't it? Well, that's fair. Does make sense indeed. I like how the little palm trees already start spawning again. Because why not? Oh, that one is even grown up while we were down there. That's impressive. I wonder whether they always respawn whenever you basically come back into this area. So I could just leave and re-enter the Skull Cavern again and again and again. So, alrighty. Let's see, we got a bunch of wood, which is really nice. We got some random things that we picked up and can sell now. I'm pretty sure we need more wood though, but we also need more rocks for that matter. 160 for that is actually not too bad, I don't think. So, that's quite good. Good night, kitty. $100 gold per 1 ammo at Adventurers Guild. Wow, that's pretty pricey. Huh. Those are actually pretty expensive for how simple they are. Interesting. Day 16 of winter. Was it 16 where we wanted to go to the thingy? Or I'm making this up now? Two more days. Alrighty, I'm making that up now. Good morning, kitty. Good morning, everybody. Let me through, please. The only wool I got is better sold than turned into artisan craft. Actually, this is an animal product now. And since artisan goods are worth 40 more, we should actually have a more favorable outcome in transforming those into cloth as well. Let's hope Concerned Ape is right and they finish the update in 1 month. Honestly, all I'm concerned about, no pun intended, is that they take the time they need. That's all I want. I just want them to take the time they need to finish it properly. If it takes another month on top of that, I'm okay with that. Hey Blessed Dragoon, welcome. How are you doing? Thank you for the host, I appreciate that too. So, let's see. Do you have anything new over here? Probably not. I'm mainly looking for trees, but it would probably be a better idea for me to go ahead and just go into the mines for stones at this point. Rather have it done well than done soon, yes indeed. Although there's a fair argument to be made that they just keep shoving it out and out and out, it probably is not going to be that great when it comes out anyways, because at some point the expectations peak and then people lose interest. At least economically speaking. Yes, it's a rabbit mod. Basically, I just replaced some files and now instead of rabbits, we have rabbits. That's all. There's really nothing else different about it. Just a cute little visual difference. In this tree, I could just put a tap on it, at least then it would be useful. Might be the best thing I could do now that I think about it. Hey Marnie, you like crystal fruit? Thank you, this looks nice. So ladies and gentlemen, if we were to go for one person in a marriage, who should we go for? What is your opinion? And what is your reasoning for it? Just kind of throwing that out there. Like, you can make it about who you like the most. You can make it about it might be the most fitting for this kind of farm. You can make it about something completely random and weird. Whatever you feel like. Grimer, because Grimer. Alright. I mean, that wins by default, but unfortunately Grimer is not in the game. So, we have one Abigail. Abigail has a Chronopulse and plays video games with you, too. Victor Shade says Leah. A lot of people really like, excuse me, Abigail, which I definitely understand. That was also the only one that I was remotely interested, to say the least, when I originally played this game. I made some effort towards that, but I stopped playing before anything more could happen. I think I got her to like 5 hearts, which is nothing. She adventures in as a gamer. Indeed. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense why so many people really like Abigail. 4 times already. She'd probably play Figure of Mana with me. Probably. And let's just say a lot of people would do that. But we have rabbits to attend. We don't have time for those kinds of games, do we? We probably do. Maybe I should make an Iridium band already. At this point we don't really need the Iridium itself anymore. And we have plenty of resources to make that, so let's get one. I don't think I've ever had an Iridium band before. So that's something new, I guess. And it will replace the glow band. And technically also the magnet ring, but I think magnet rings are additive. I'm actually not even sure about that. I just wanted to open that egg thingy. Whoops. So, let's see. Right. Goodbye, glow ring. Thank you for your services. Oh, also a heater. Hello. Bye. The thing is, when I play co-op, I always adjust to whatever person's pace I'm playing with. I have to admit, however, that sometimes when I just happen to know the game really well, and I've done that multiple times already with just waiting or just adjusting to a person's pace, it kind of gets boring to for me personally at times. Copper. Neat. You're calling hacks? I mean, some people might be cheating. Not like there's anything like cheats, but that's apparently what has happened. Is that a wine cask? Are we making bean wine now? No. No, it's just some random fruit I had in my inventory and put into a cask. But yes, it is. Greetings to you, Profness. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do I even need to go closer to those now to pick them up? Let's see. That's the pickup radius now. That's pretty good if you ask me. You'll need a lot of iridium to want to make a crystallarium for every mineral. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's a lot of iridium indeed. I would be too lazy for that. Oh, you see. It's not actually pay to win, just in case anyone is wondering, but people like to pretend. Because how else could someone that is clearly lower level win? I mean, that would just be absurd, wouldn't it? The odds of that are 1 in a million or something like that. Or not. Actually, no. Losing here actually underlined what I just said. Bonk, 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 bonk. Can you? No, I can't remove those. That's unfortunate. Nah, it wasn't the first time, quite late. I chose poorly. Alrighty. So, what do we do today tomorrow? Probably go for some rocks in the mines. Should we try to get some legendary fish? Actually, I wanted to get an apples. Appling, that sounds like a plan too. I'm still surprised all of those things that I randomly pick up are worth a lot. And I didn't check the thingies here. I'm a derp. I didn't check the gold, wool and cloth comparison. Oh well, that's alright. Hi. Mothilla. Sorry to bother you again, but I need another favor. I got a new hammer and I want to try it on a variety of metals. Could you smelt an iron bar and bring it to me? Thanks. Sure, why not? Another reason why I like rabbits more than chicken is I don't need to worry about making every single one of those eggs into mayonnaise. Only just a little bit of wool once in a while, not a whole lot overall. But still let me try this again without forgetting this time, maybe. Unhighlight, thank you for the host, I appreciate that. I hope you are doing well over there. And welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. You get more experience for actively chatting, but you still get a bunch of experience for just lurking. A decent indicator for that is probably me, because how much am I chatting in chat anyways? I'm mostly lurking, quote unquote, because, well, kind of silly to be chatting while I'm streaming. Oh, it's already done? Wow, Robin is a monster in how fast she works. Means I need to get all my rocks and all my wood. Do I need hardwood for that? I don't think so. Do I need iron or copper for that? Maybe. I'm just going to take it with me. Gold is worth more if you remember correctly. Yes, Liston, but we just recently managed to... That's a weird looking arrowhead. We just recently managed to upgrade our skills just a little bit. And now our artisan goods are worth 40% more gold, which means the wool is not an artisan good, but the cloth we generate is. So that's kind of why I ended up doing that. Just for a secondary comparison. Let's bring Gunther some stuff. Also on top of that, I would say let's just put those in here for now, because I may need more space in my inventory. We have 42 Omnigeodes. That's a lot of Omnigeodes. Do I want to upgrade some tool while we are there? You know, we could upgrade the axe. I think that's a good choice. You gotta step up your stream watching? Oh boy. I mean, if you just come along once in a while, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Last Dragoon. You're doing good on Heilig? Glad to hear that. If I may ask, I assume you were streaming. What were you streaming? I'm going to pick those up on the way back. What might you have been streaming on Heilig, if I may ask? 500 wood and 200 stone for a big hoop. Alrighty, so I basically need to buy the rest, which makes sense. Let's just process some geodes before we do anything else. 11 iridium. Wow, that's a lot of iridium in one go. Granite. That is commonly used for construction. A rare variety of opal named for its red spots. Gunther can tell you more about this. Oh, I guess I haven't had that yet. A distinctive fluorescence making it a favorite among rock collectors. Then, because of its relatively soft consistence, this stone is very popular for carving. According to legend, angry thunder spirits would throw these stones at one another. Very thunder spirits. Also, I'm pretty sure I missed the other geodes that I had. Some claim the powder crystal is a dwarfish delicacy. These crystals are curiously light. There's an aura of coldness around these crystals. Nothing new. How did offline practice go? The first 2 days, it went quite fine. The first day, I needed a while to get settled and really get started overall, but it ended up working out quite well. The second day, I spent 6 hours redoing what I already did the day previously because I kept having new and different ideas for various instances and pieces and parts, especially in the early game, so it feels like I didn't get a whole lot done, but technically a lot was done, but it just doesn't feel like it. Either way, and the third day, I have to admit, I barely did anything. I just got way too easily distracted and did too many other things that are not necessarily anything that was relevant. So here, Clint.
Hey, it's the iron bar I asked for. It looks strong. Perfect. Thanks, Muffin. Appreciate it.
No problem. But either way, if I were to do this again with vodcasting, I am going to do a maximum of 2 days. I think more than that is less than ideal. Or maybe I needed a break, I don't know. Something like that. Let's see, do we have any more interesting rewards? Technically cauliflower for winter, but whatever. 25 gold just to give one whack of a hammer. Teach me, master. I mean, you need to have the correct hammer that it's exactly one whack. You need to have the correct technique that you learn over about 3 years in the camp or something like that. He died 6 hours in. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. That sounds pretty brutal. I don't know what or how difficult those things are. Alrighty, someone actually mentioned it, but I forgot already. So we need 500 wood and 200 stone, which means we need 11 more stones and 144 wood. Construct farm buildings. Let us build the third deluxe coop. And in theory, we could already inhabit it, but I'm not sure. Did we do that already? Okay, I'll start working on your coop upgrade first thing tomorrow morning. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to upgrade the axe, didn't I? You've got traps. What? What kind of traps do you have, if I may ask? Upgrade tools. Here you go. So we'll soon have a golden axe as well. And what do we have to go for a golden axe? Well, we slay lots of demons and monsters and run all the way to the right until we fight the big boss. Or something like that. I've never really played much golden axe at all, as you might be able to tell. So, lots of those things are just sold because what other purpose do they serve? Can you put those onto a table? Probably not. So, there we go. That way around. I would need a lot more money if I want to get more rabbits. To be fair, mushroom level is a thing too, and that is tomorrow, so we'll probably focus on the mushroom level first. Your last game in Force of Nature got corrupted earlier today? Oh, sorry to hear that. I see. Good luck with that. Oops. Not sure what else to do today. I have an idea. Kind of. Quadlight, could you send me the updated version of the thing? We may get to the new batch of rabbits earlier than expected. Also, I just realized I probably should do a little bit of practice for Zelda Link to the Past randomizer since the tournament just started, and I haven't really gotten much practice recently, have I? Bonk. A favor for Clink. Oh, you did not need to pay me. I'm okay with that. Bonk. Wow, it just hacked a hole into the road. Clay. Which legendary fish can you get in winter, if I may ask? Hello, how are you doing? And we still have to complete Junimo Kart. Actually, hang on, before we do that. Otherwise we don't have background music. We might be able to make this in one go. Whoop. Nice. I didn't know this would work, but since this was the first area, I was willing to make a gamble there. Sometimes I even have enough time to drink a bit of water without doing anything, and I still don't lose a life. Sometimes you get lucky like that. This was ridiculously easy. I'm not even going to bother jumping here, because you don't carry over lives anyways. Maybe I should have bothered jumping. Because that was really slow. Aw, okay. This should be fine. Oops, I did not expect to survive that after falling initially. Whatever. That was probably most likely the results regardless of what I did. But I kind of missed the very first jump. Hey Zonhound, welcome. How are you doing? Oh, Rabbit is very happy today. And also greens to you Elsewhere. Hope you guys are doing well. Wait, music stops? I thought it was endless in here. I was wrong! Ah. That was my best effort to get through that section there. Almost got that one. And that was just really horrible layout. Let's get different music. What kind of music do you like of this game, by the way? Let's see. Which one is that? You know, let's see. I'm looking for... This one is interesting. Twitch says I'm still playing Tales of Fantasia. I should definitely change that up. Thank you for the notification. Apparently this continues this if I don't have the window focused. We can just drive that one off. Your alarm in the morning's the spring theme. Hey, that's a nice way to wake up. I think I can just drive off here without jumping. Yep. By the way, in case you're wondering what happens when you bump into one of those weird thingy contraptions, well, it's an automatic life lost. I'm pretty sure that was not possible. Didn't matter much, but I'm pretty sure that was not possible. Is this possible? Okay, it is. Not the way I first envisioned it, but it was fine. So a little bit of adjustment. I can go all the way. Let's go! It actually worked out the way I planned. Oh, that did not. Uh-oh. Whew. I wasn't sure I would be able to land up there, but it worked. You know, I would not be surprised if the only difference between all of those levels is the speed at which you are going. And the generation stays the exact same. Because this one here, good luck on being able to do that. I think if I realize that something is possible, I should just try to make my death as favorable as possible. Like, so I'm not starting at the very end of a track and have a little bit of time to jump after we are respawned. That was surprisingly simple. So this one is the last one if I'm not mistaken. I hope this one was enough. I knew the lower one was impossible to go for, but I had hopes for the other one. Last life. What? What? Was okay, it was not the last life. Okay. I messed that up. That's alright though. I did not expect to land on top of there. On top of there? Sure. Rumped. Crystal. Interesting. Oh, I don't really have anything else to do. So we're just going to bed. Good night. Going to bed early sometimes is quite nice. If only you could continue sleeping. Let's see. 458. 658 for just the cloth. And 510 for the gold wool. So this means cloth is indeed now more valuable than the gold wool. So we want to also transform the gold wool into other stuff. Good morning, Nerd Not. Welcome. Who is Maelius?
Dear Marcia, I would like to give you some information about an upcoming event, the Feast of the Winter Star. It's a time for community to come together and think back on all the good fortune we've had this year. A favorite tradition is the secret gift exchange, where everyone in town is randomly assigned to someone else. On the day of the festival, everyone brings a gift to their secret friend and surprise them with something special. This year, your secret friend is Elliot. Don't tell anyone. The feast will take place on the 25th from 10 AM to 2 PM at the town square. See you then.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, what is Elliot's favorite gift? Hey Lucky Charms, welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing quite fine. A bit tired, honestly, but quite fine. Why are you hiding behind a stack of wool, little one? That's just silly. Alright, that is good enough. Let's go. Wait. Other way around. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an appointment today with the mushroom floor. On floor 91. I thought. Am I off? Am I wrong? No, I'm right. I just thought, wait, did I really mess this up again? No, I didn't. So, for anyone who does not know, the mushroom floor is, well, it starts at a random floor, somewhere I think between 110 and 120. And then every day it moves up by one floor, meaning tomorrow it is going to be on floor 90, but 90 is not a possible floor for mushrooms. 90, 95, every 5 floors is, well, the mushroom floor can technically be, but it will not show up anything because you can't find anything on those floors. And those are the floors where you don't necessarily need to worry about that, but keep in mind. Either way, tomorrow technically it will be on floor 91 and 90. The day after that it would technically be on floor 89. So basically I could go to floor 89 again and again and again if I wanted to do so, and just farm mushrooms. Lots and lots and lots of mushrooms. That's kind of exactly what I'm doing right now. The best floors to farm are basically anything that is 90 plus or a multiple of 10 plus 1, because you can get to those floors really, really easily. Things, well, level 90, 91. Once the mushroom floor reaches level 80, it will no longer go any further up, and it will be randomly appearing back somewhere sometime. I don't think a mushroom floor has to necessarily exist, and I also think multiple mushroom floors can exist at a time as well. So there's that. The reason why mushroom floors are so crazy is because look at just this mushroom here. If you ever need any food that restores some health, well, 325 energy and 130 health, one mushroom will fill me up almost full from almost nothing. So they are pretty ridiculously good. To speed up the process, what you can do is you can buy coffee and drink coffee, so you are moving around faster. I also may want to actually consider eating a mushroom soon if I keep getting hit by enemies. But yeah, that's the gist of it. If you're lucky, you can find an exit ladder at the end here, and then you're back outside to reset the entire floor a bit quicker, but that doesn't usually happen. And yes, true, the main reason why I get mushrooms is because they sell for a lot of money. If you need a way to make money early game and you are not too much into farming, at least not without having a ton of sprinklers because you don't like watering like me, then mushrooms are actually a really, really, really good source of income. Just plan a little bit ahead, get some coffee, and off you go. And once you reach... Let's just eat one. Once you reach maximum level, which is level 10 foraging, you can pick a perk which allows you to get always iridium quality mushrooms. Or, well, more specifically, always iridium quality pickups from things you forage. And mushrooms are considered foraging goods. So that means we always have highest quality of those mushrooms. Every single pickup. But even without that, the mushrooms are really, really valuable. The first time I did a pretty big mushroom raid, so to speak, I got like 25,000 gold out of it. Of course, if you just go and do the usual farming, I would say farming is still more valuable in the long run, or at least once you do larger and larger amounts of crops. But I don't usually care too much about that. Coffee is going to be the one exception here. Oh wow. Just Zion, subscribe to Twitch Prime. Thank you. Thank you very much to you, and well, I hope you enjoy your stay. Wasn't there a cave that you can turn into a mushroom plantage? Yeah, to an extent. They give you a random mushroom once in a while. So it's kind of interesting, but I prefer random fruits more because that's more interesting. IRL, as in real life, I don't actually even like mushrooms. I like them in game because they are pretty valuable, and that's about it. Quick question, Grumbly. How many grinders would I need to remove for it to be still lining up? Or how many would I be allowed to remove for it to still line up? Because I feel like that's a bit of a large wall with the grimer rate. I love grimer, but almost every time I want to just kind of scroll up a little bit afterwards to see whether I missed anything in chat. So after this, I would say we actually go ahead and finally get us a batch more of rabbits, which means, ladies and gentlemen, actually while I'm doing this I should set this up already because otherwise it's going to be a bit late afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get the new version of the bot, which the Yaga bot that is, which will allow me to set up the raffles a little bit more easily. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Quadlight, for the update. I need to connect this one now to the thing. Oh wow, the rabbit tab looks actually pretty awesome too. That's amazing. Here we go. Let's see. I started a new raffle, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to be a named rabbit in our little farm, please type !join in our chat. If you are already a rabbit, naturally we will be picking or prioritizing someone who is not yet a rabbit, but we are going to be getting 12 new little romps. So that means doesn't matter whether you have been here since a long time, whether you're just a lurker, or whether we may not know you by name, or for whatever reason, like you may have just found this channel today, feel free to join. I think that is perfectly fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get 12 more rabbits soon, and I think we will probably peak out with one more deluxe coop of rabbits, which means a total of 24 more rabbits total eventually. But for now it will be, well, 12. And it does update properly with the list on the left side, entrance. Looking good so far, Quadlight. That's a lot of entrance, nice. We have 15 entrance so far, I don't even need to count them now because it's really nicely displayed. Okay. Wow, that was a one shot on the butt. I did not expect that. By the way, I'm not making this as much of a... what's the word? I'm not trying to optimize this mushroom level as much as I did the previous one, so I don't expect quite as much profit this time around. Just because I like taking it a bit more casual and relaxed for now. staircase. How convenient. And there is a slime with a star, a gold slime with a star specifically. Isn't that kind of unusual? Thermal boots. Eh. I would have actually preferred a gold slime without a star, because he would have well, dropped me some gold instead of, well, random accessories that I don't have use for and probably need to sell, but I'm too lazy to sell because the adventure skill is too far away and opening hours are too awkward. Something along those lines. So by the way, one rabbit in Stardew Valley costs 8,000 gold. Because the rabbit is the equivalent of a rabbit, well, it will be 12 times 8,000 gold, which means I need 96,000 gold in order to be able to purchase all of them. Which actually means I will most likely go ahead and just sell most of my goods that are valuable one way or another, hoping to get enough monies along the way. In case I missed it, you can remove multiple of the 9 grams to keep it even standard. Alrighty, thank you, Grubbly, appreciate that. And I did miss it. Sorry about that. So, when are we going to pick the winners? Well, we are going to be picking them as soon as we name the little rabbits. It's that simple. Once again, if you'd like to join, you can just type !join at any point. Don't be shy to join later if you'd like to just kind of feel like, yeah, you know what, that's fun after all, even if you didn't necessarily initially think so. But if you feel like, no, that's okay, I don't want to, perfectly fine too. Thank you for the host, that's Romas, appreciate that too. Bong. One right man raid plan, let's do it. Welcome Zetronus, how are you doing and what are you streaming? Considering or assuming you are streaming. Welcome to you. Hope you're well. Ow. Wow, that red slime was pretty vicious. Maybe I should go and slay a ton of slimes so I get the slime ring. That might be a reasonable idea. In fact, the day tomorrow would be perfect for slaying a ton of slimes in the monster level right there. I wanted to do that. Airship raid. Wait, what? Fair enough. Fabulous! You're doing fabulous though, that's nice to hear. Can you join 20 times to have a better chance of winning? Well, no, it's not a possibility in that current raffle setup. I don't know, let's put it this way, Quadlight. Did you cover the case where someone won already and gets removed from the entrance list, but may join the second time? I mean, not like that matters much in terms of I'll probably be able to keep track of that. Oh, the question was, Quadlight, whether you covered the case where someone already won, gets removed from the entrance list, but then decides to join the second time. Because they are no longer in the entrance list, they would be able to join again, question mark? That should be covered. Impressive. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. So, next one is going to be the last dive into the mine here, because I need to have enough time to sell enough things to buy stuff the next day. Rumps. Happy little romps. Doo-doo. I think the rabbit usually doesn't care much whether it's tasty or not. As long as it's food, it's going to eat it. That's a really convenient exit. Thank you very much. So, and we are back outside. Let's go. That's a lot of monies that we're going to make today, but we also kind of need that much. I'm going to sell all the cloth. And rabbit's foot as well. I don't think you can do anything else with those rabbit's foots. The void mayonnaise as well. I could sell this, but sure, why not? I don't know how much exactly I need. Or how much exactly I'm going to be making. I'm going to sell the diamonds too. Let's sell 20 gold bars. I don't know how much money each of those things is worth and whatnot. But hey, going to be a lot for us. Rabbit's foot is one of the best gifts to give. Interesting. The thing is, I rarely care about giving gifts. Actually, I guess I can give this to Elliot. Oh, speaking of which, what is Elliot's favorite thing to get, or some of his favorite things? That would be nice to know. So I could potentially prepare for that a little. I wanted to sell 20 of those. Put those back in here. The lead rod is there too. Frogs are friends, not food. Duck feathers. I don't have duck feathers. I still need one. Good night, kitty. Oh. That's a lot more money than I expected to make. 46,400 gold from the mushrooms. Yep, you were accurate in that. That's a lot of money. Then we have... On the 29 cloth is 84,000? Wow. I didn't need to sell anything else, apparently. Yeah, I definitely didn't need to sell anything else. That's good to know. Next time I'll know. Maybe. Rabbit's foot is worth 1 is divided by 5. I don't know. It's really to count. You think I can afford some rabbits now? I think I can also afford to start building a second coop, not just straight up buying it. Yes, I do agree. Elliot loves crab cakes, duck feathers, lobsters, pomegranates, tom kha soup, and all of the universal loves. Universal loves? What is that? Thank you for the information, guys. I really did need to be worried about not being able to afford the thing, I guess. The little romps. Universal loves, items everyone loves. I see. I don't know what those are though. Once again, I don't usually care about the social aspect of this game. Oops. Good morning, everybody. Rabbit's feet, prismatic shards are the universal loves. Oh, interesting. Alright. I mean, let's just put that on the side for him then. That sounds like a good plan. Thank you. Wait, isn't the festival today? Did I miss the festival again? Because it overlapped with the thing? No, the festival's on the 25th. Because I was just thinking, wait, don't they announce the festival usually just one day before it? No, not today. It's fine. It's fine. Also, we have some iridium quality wool. Now I need to figure that one out again. Palm fossil. Interesting. Hello. Oh, she has battery packs. I might just buy that. VGA Paradise, a rare crow, sea cucumber, an omelette. We don't need that unfortunately. Poppy seeds. Well, we need a poppy flower, but oh well. A prehistoric scapula? I have no idea what a scapula is. But more stuff, I guess. Iridium wool is 680 versus the 658 that you get from cloth. Wow. That's pretty good for just a piece of wool we pick up, I guess. So, once again, last shout out, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to be a little rump, a little rabbite, which by the way, rabbites are from Seeker of Mana, they just have a little change skin, or well, the rabbits are replaced by that. Either way, if you'd like to be a little rabbit or rabbite on your farm, feel free to write !join in order to join the raffle, and well, I will be randomly picking a winner soon. The scapula is a shoulder bone that connects to your arm. Interesting. And also, there's no response to whether you joined or not, just !join and you will be joined. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Oh. See. I just realized I will also need to buy a lot more hay. Because, well, I didn't really account for getting more rabbits during winter. So, I'm just going to get a lot. Yeah, 680. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let us get some more rabbits. Right here they look like rabbits, but those are rabbits. Name your new animal. We currently have 17 entrants who joined us. We have Komaru, Quadlight, Listem, Soundhound 101, Potato Tackle, Black Shadow 93, Luvanna, Blast Dragoon, Scusa Meru, Just Cyan, Aliaqua, or Aliaqua, or Elaqua, I'm not sure. Lucky Charms, the vintage look. Elzevire, Ricodactylus, that's Romus, and Dude. Going to be 12. Let's see. The first one to win is Listem. And Riot also just joined. Welcome. You just joined right after the first winner, but there will be more, so you still have 11 more chances to get it. Once again, if you feel like you would like to join, just join. Don't be shy. So, Listem. Once again, if you would like for me to adjust your name a little bit, just kind of write it differently or capitalize it differently, feel free to let me know. We can always rename the animals, so don't worry about it too much if I write it wrong this time or make a spelling error, just let me know. So, we get a second rabbit. And the second winner is, oh, is someone Ying Yang just joined as well, welcome as well. Let's see, the second winner is Komaru. welcome to you to the farm, Belmaru. Rump. Rump, rump, rump. The third winner will be Just Sion, or Sion. Thank you very much for participating. Rump, rump. Then next up we have Skuzumeru. Skuzumeru. When did you join? I missed you there. I didn't name you earlier, did I? But either way, I know Skuzumeru has been around for a while. But Skuzumeru. Ah, it just doesn't fit quite. So it's Skuzumeru. It's more closely pronounced. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. So it's just saying. I'll try. Thank you. Alrighty, if you would like me to adjust this somehow differently, this I don't have any more letters to use, but feel free to let me know. Skuzumeru, welcome. Hi. We have 8 more. Let's see. Next winner is Elswire. Welcome to you, Elswire. Would you like me to pronounce it or capitalize it? One way or another, feel free to let me know. By the way, for anyone who does not know, on Twitch you can also choose how to capitalize your name as well. I can go with Skuzu as well. Alrighty, I will adjust that once we get back there. Alright, I'm just going to go with Elswire, just like this for now. Once again, feel free to let me know. Next one, winner number 6 is going to be the Vintage Luke. Welcome to you. Let's see. So this would fit, but the Vintage Luke unfortunately is a bit too long. Is that alright? Or would you like me to just write something else? Or Luke or whatever? It's good? Alrighty, thank you, Elswire. You're finally a bite, indeed. Welcome to you as well. That's perfect. Alright. Thank you very much. Next up, winner number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is Ryodo. Or Ryodo. Feel free to let me know how to pronounce that name and also how to spell it. This is how it's spelled on Twitch. Welcome, Ryodo, or Ryodo, or Ryodo. I don't know. The "the" was also because someone else already had the name. Fair enough. Feel free to let me know how it is spelled, or if that is just how it is. Or if you would like to have a nickname, that is perfectly fine too. Like, preferably something that reflects your Twitch name as well. It's pronounced Ryodo. Okay, we will do that. Welcome to you, Ryodo. Or Ryodo. 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 I'll try. I'm terrible sometimes, but thank you. So, winner number 8 going to be Black Shadow 93. Welcome to you, Black Shadow. The 93 doesn't quite fit. Also, didn't we have Black Shadow already? I'm pretty sure we have Black Shadow already, don't we? Yeah. Okay. So we pick the next winner. Exactly, Black Shadow. Yeah. I remember. Wait, you said Blackie. Blackie is already there. Was your name in the entrance list too? Did you? As in, just kind of for me to know whether we would need to potentially adjust something on the raffle thingy. You did type exclamation mark join, right? You probably did. Alrighty, next winner is dude. I'm pretty sure I always pronounced that wrong. I'm pretty sure I still do. So dude. What a name. Alrighty, fair enough, Black Shadow. Thank you. Feel free to just go with dude for you. Alrighty, we'll go with that. Thank you very much. It's dude. Oh, I see. Right, I did that wrong too. Thank you. So, winner number 9 is going to be dude. Oh, but this is difficult. Winner number 9 is Zatzeromos. You know, a happy little romp. Welcome. Dude. Feel free to let me know if I should write it slightly differently. So, winner number 10 is going to be Luvonna. Welcome to you as well, Luvonna. Once again, if you would like for me to write it differently one way or another, let me know. It can be a cute bunny thing, indeed. Winner number 11 is going to be Potato Taco. Welcome to you to Potato... I didn't do that right, did I? Potato Taco. There we go. Welcome to you, Potato Taco, as well. And hey, XF, please write exclamation mark join if you'd like to be a little rabbi too. Which, by the way, we will have... I think one more? Either way, welcome, Potato Taco. Once again, if you'd like me to write this slightly differently, feel free to let me know. You've always wanted to be a little rabbit? Nice. You've already begun romping all the food inside this preparation. Hey Delfringer, welcome to you as well. Once again, I think this is the last one. For now? Question mark? I'm pretty sure anyways. If you'd like to join being a rabbit, write exclamation mark join in chat. I'm going to wait just a little bit longer for this one here. If you have just joined us or... well, feel free. If you don't want to be a cute little rabbit, what else would you like to be actually? Like... that's fine. Delfringer joins us as well. Nice. Good luck. The drama for the last rabbit name. Who is it going to be? Who is the winner that goes away all glorious into the coop? Lonely Demon, welcome to you as well. You like rabbits as pets and even as enemies. Alrighty, let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's pick. And Delfringer, just coming in at the end, ends up winning. Nice. I know you've entered the previous raffle as well, so it's not like you've been only just joining, you've been around here too. Welcome to you. Rigged. No, it's not. So yeah, welcome to you, Delfringer, and don't worry, Blast Dragoon, I'm sure there will be more rabbits. And actually, no, there will be more. Great. Let's go. Actually, let's see. Just checking whether I was right. I'm pretty sure I don't have any more space. Yeah, that building is full. Okie dokie. Welcome to the farm, everybody. So, welcome to you, Kamaru. Welcome to you, Listem. Welcome to you, Zedzoromus. Welcome to you, Luvanna. Welcome to you, Potato Taco. I like potatoes and tacos. Welcome to you, Just Saying. Welcome to you, Skuzu. Muro. I think you said just Skuzu is fine. Once again, I will need to scroll up on that in order to double check. Skuzu as well? Alright, let's go. Okay. Next up, welcome to you, dude, or dude, dude. I think dude is correct. Welcome to you, Ryodo, or Ryodo. I think I got it. Welcome to you, Vintage Luke. Welcome to you, Delfringer, and welcome to you, Elspire. A whole part of cute, indeed. So, how much do we have in the silos? Oops. Also, here we go. Actually, I should probably just create a new thing. This is more or less a ton of random stuff. I think I'm just going to create a new chest. Ah, I would create a new chest if I had enough wood. What's in this chest? Nothing. Alright, let's take this one. What's in that chest up there? So, the artisan goods. What color does artisan goods have? Pink? Oh, we do have a duck feather. I completely forgot about that. Huh. I feel like a lot of people have been yelling at me on YouTube already. That may have been binge watching or paying more attention than me. Which you don't have to be on YouTube for noticing that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're seeing some frame drops, I apologize, there's nothing I can do about those right now. But I do local record those videos and upload them to YouTube, and also I try to upload them to Twitch without any, well, frame drops preferably. So I apologize for those that see them live. There's, well, just not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Welcome home to the old and new Rabbits. Indeed, welcome home. Not sure what I wanted to do. Oh, now I remember. First of all, this one here. And then, let's see, how much do we have? Pieces of hay, 289 out of 720. Added 246 pieces of hay. So this should last us through the winter without any trouble. Hopefully, anyways. Let's see, we have 11 more days times 12, which is 122. Is it? I think so. Probably. No, it's not. Wait. 132. Alright, I did buy enough anyways. Regardless. And now we're just walking in circles. Wondering what to do next. Well, I would like to get more wood, but there's nothing to axe that would give me wood. Good morning, kitty. So, not sure. If only rabbits stayed as babies forever. I don't know whether you can just exchange the spreads, but probably it's not too terribly difficult to modify one way or another. You wonder if you could put different colors to the rabbits? Probably not, actually, in this case. As in, I think you would have to use a separate mod. Because the mod I'm using is literally just, it replaces the images. That's it. The sprites are replaced. Nothing particularly fancy. But I feel like if you wanted to replace, or just basically add functionality, something that is not in the game yet, you would have to be more involved with modding it, just to add different colors. Because rabbits by default, I think, can only have a single color. So rabbits, as subsequently, also only have a single color. As subsequently? Well, you get the idea. So that means we have now 36 little rabbits. Rumps. To greet every morning. So let's put it this way. It's certainly theoretically possible to modify it. Oh, I need an axe. Right. It's certainly theoretically possible to modify it for different color rabbits, or rabbites for that matter. But someone would need to actually mod it in this case. You would have to add additional rabbits to the game that function like rabbits basically. Not necessarily. There is the functionality already for chicken to be the same type. Oh. Well, I'm late. To be the same type of animal, but, well, I guess they also have different products at times, but actually not necessarily. Or do the brown chicken specifically lay brown eggs and the white chicken specifically lay white eggs? I would not even know that. I was just thinking it probably has already the same types of rabbits or animals. But they look different. I think with the same products. I guess just adding different animals that basically act as rabbits would work too. That is definitely a possibility too. So, yeah. Brown chickens lay brown eggs, really? That's so weird. I guess it makes sense in the game sense. That way you know what you're working with. Ooh, a pomegranate! Nice. Thank you, fruit bats. I appreciate those. So what is the pomegranate for? One of our community center bundles. I believe it's a bulletin board one. So that lady here only actually needs red cabbage at this point. This one is going to be a bit more tricky. At least the maple syrup and poppy and fiddlehead firm are going to be easy, but maki roll and truffle? How am I ever going to get those? There, pomegranate, oak resin. Oh, we actually can pretty much complete that one. Also, I'm curious. No. I was just checking whether... whether we already get friend points for completing one of the bundles, but Demetrius is not up there yet. I think white And brown chickens can both lay white and brown eggs. Right. That's kind of what I would expect, because that's just how it normally works. But at the same time, this game is not necessarily how stuff normally works, so I would not necessarily be surprised either if that wasn't the case. Hey, Nice, Profness. Wrong thing. Whatever. Womp. Ding. Would suggest carry over to a new version of the bot. Yes. And didn't we have a suggestion with hay before? We do, actually. We do actually have 2 suggestions with hay now. I wanted to look at the suggestions as well sometime. But I figured it would make more sense to do that at the end of the stream instead. So I'll take a look at it then. So, let us say good morning to our newcomers first, I would say. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. So 80,000 gold. I wanted to also plant an apple tree now that I think about it. Good morning, everybody. Oops. Good morning. 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 I mean, look at those little guys. They're just kind of... Aw, he's still tired. Good night. Oh, now he's hopping around. Oops, wait. Artisan goods are here now. It's a different chest. So, apple. Apple. Where should we plant an apple tree, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have any suggestions? Maybe this little part here, which I don't really know what to do with. Which reminds me, I still need my axe back. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? Thank you for my axe. Received the gold axe. Here, I have kind of a gold part for that. Yes, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I'm glad I could help. Basically, a gold bar for his troubles. Why not? Put it in the middle of town. A food box? Let's see. Greetings, how are you doing? So, flooring, wallpaper, speed grow, basic fertilizer, sugar, grass starter, apple sapling. Put it in the middle of town. Can you actually do that? Nope. What are the property recs in Stardew Valley? Can you build anything anywhere? You used to be able to build a lot more stuff in a lot more places. Like you could just build a slime incubator and hatch slimes in town. And the villager would actually greet the slimes, curiously enough. But I don't think you can do most of those things anymore. You can still place and do a bunch of stuff, like you can place chests and such in town. But if an NPC is just walking through the chest gets destroyed entirely. So you don't necessarily want to do that though. So where do we plant this one now? Where do we put it? We could have put it next to our thing here. I don't really plan on keeping those thingies around necessarily the way they are. I just put them here because I didn't really have anything else. Actually, originally I put them behind the... behind the buildings here. Because they would still be fully functional. But not necessarily look out of place. Because you don't look at them at all. Wherever you put it, make sure you give it sufficient space for it to grow and produce. It needs to be at the center of a clear 3x3 square. Yes, I'm aware of that. For fruit trees to increase in quality, nothing can be in the squares for around it for a year. You can actually increase in quality? I had no idea. You can build a tree outside of the farm if you hold the ground first. Not sure if that's intent or a bug. Interesting. It needs all spaces around it free, or it won't grow. Right. I don't really plan on putting anything around here, so let's see. Here would be fine, right? Because this would be free. Is that a good placement? Or do you have a suggestion where else we could put fruit trees? Where would you like to see them? Theoretically, we could put one back here. This would be technically open up enough. I don't know how open enough this is around here. Like, technically, these are 3 squares that are not really used otherwise. Quality increases by 1 star per year if you keep the spaces clear. Huh. Interesting. Do you have to have them 5x5 with optimal quality? Like you can't just have them 3x3? That's not how nature works. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. You should put the tree somewhere that you actually notice it, preferably. I guess. Whoop. So if it's 5x5, this would be to here, so that would be around here. Which would mean I would need to remove this clown. Never heard about the 5x5 and the wiki doesn't mention it. Alrighty. I would say, just say, let's plant it here. I think the 5 by 5 comes from the idea that if you want to plant a fruit tree next to it, the earliest you can plant a fruit tree is... Hang on, how can I show? The earliest you can plant a fruit tree is right here. Because you can't really put it any earlier, since they are actually in the way of each other if they are not at least 2 spaces apart. So this might be where the 3 by 5 by 5 idea comes from. And yes, they can't be overlapping. That is accurate. It's been a while. Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate your input regardless. Thank you very much. So, we have a golden axe now. Oopsie. Sorry, I did not mean to do that. I think I'm just going to take out those thingies that are not grown at all. Yeah, I mean, it goes to show how long, quote-unquote, in-game time long I played this game. I've never knew that you can actually upgrade the quality of your, well, orchard trees. Because I've never played that long. So, I'm actually a bit out of ideas on what to do for now. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm also somewhat done for now as well. Maybe I should aim to upgrade the hoe. After all. I'll do that. Let's go and upgrade the hoe. I'm too late. I'm just going to leave the iridium bars in my inventory. And... they will hopefully notify me tomorrow. Tomorrow? I'm not sure I will be playing tomorrow, to be honest. But they will hopefully notify me whenever next time might be that, hey, you want to do something with iridium. It's not just there randomly. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, for listening, and for lurking. Time to drive home. Be careful, Potato Taco. Thank you as well, and stay safe. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for sticking around, being awesome. I really appreciate you guys, one way or another. And well, maybe until next time. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much. Good night.